Yo, this is the Ghetto Linguist, and I'm back with another video, Conquering Thai, and I am on week 29 or 30. I don't remember. I lost count of the weeks. But let me tell you something. Today is a big video. I'm deep within the language learning plateau at this point. I'm at the stage of learning Thai to where my Thai is not good enough for me to comfortably walk around talking to people. My Thai is not good enough for me to actually do anything for real. But but I'm feeling like I'm not learning. And you know, it kind of creeps up on you because this has kind of been happening for the last few weeks where I've been feeling like I'm not really making progress. I've been documenting my progress, so I can look back and see that I am actually making progress. But unfortunately, even documenting it isn't magically making my brain just feel like I'm really making serious progress. So I'm in a serious language plateau right now. And there's something big about this. You see, this point that I'm at right now is where the greats go to die. So most people who go in studying a language, they go in to do it and they end up quitting within the first week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, you know, day 1, day 2, you know, pretty much within the first month, most people just quit. But then you have a small percent of people who really push it. They're really here to do it. And this is where those people quit. Because at this point, you know, I can look back and say, man, I've been studying for like 6 months now. I'm still not really speaking good Thai, in my opinion. You know, some may argue, some may listen to my Thai and be like, man, I wish I could speak any second language that well. But the reality is, you know, if you put me in a room with a bunch of folks just talking to each other in Thai, I'm not going to be able to get much done because, you know, they're all going to be talking too fast for me and all that good stuff. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't really speak good Thai right now. So it's like I've been putting in the 6 months and where am I? And now week after week, as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't really feel like I'm making progress. Excuse me. So this is where a lot of the folks who had the passion and fire end up quitting right here. But this is not where you quit, my friend, because this language learning plateau, first of all, you'll face language learning plateaus several times throughout your language learning, you know, journey. But this one's a crucial one because this one is painful because during this language learning plateau, like during other language learning plateaus in the future, you'll be able to speak your language. You just won't feel like you're getting better. But at this language learning plateau, it's painful because you're not really good at speaking the language. And you have been studying it for over 6 months. And you have listened to all these fake polyglot people who say that within 6 months they was able to speak the language. But it's just not that simple and that cut out, you know. I'm gonna make a separate video talking about what does it mean to say I can speak the second language, because that's a big deal when folks say, yeah, after 6 months I was able to speak. It's like, what do you mean by that? But this is a crucial moment. Now, I don't know when I'm going to get out of this language plateau slump, and I don't know what's quite on the other side of it because I haven't actually documented it. I've studied other languages, you know, so, you know, I know these stages happen, but I don't quite know, like, when is the plateau? When is the blah, blah, blah? And I'm sure it's different for different people's brains. You know what I mean? So I don't know what's next for me. All I know is it's been a couple weeks. I study every day. It's been a couple weeks and I've been in the plateau. And it's just right now that I'm recording this video that I'm seriously recognizing, oh, I'm really in the plateau. Like I'm deep in the plateau. Like I am studying and feeling like I'm making no progress. And I thought that if I document it, then, you know, that would help me to not have to suffer the effects of the plateau. But my friend, it doesn't. You still suffer the effects of the plateau. I can look back and see, oh, I have made progress. Look, I learned this, I learned that, blah, blah, blah. I can talk about this, I can talk about that. But it still doesn't take away that feeling that the brain has of, oh, I'm not making any progress. That feeling is still there. My brain is still just like, dude, you're not making progress. You're wasting your time. Just go do something else, man. But I'm not going to do that. You know, I'm going to stick with it because I know I already know how my brain works. About a year and a couple months in, it's gonna click for me. You know, that's how it works. So video for today, huge language plateau. It's been over 6 months now. I'm still not speaking Thai worth a damn. My project video dropped 2 weeks ago, project number 2. And you can compare that to project number 1, and you know, maybe you can see, I definitely can see how my Thai has improved. You know, there may be some aspects where you look and be like, wait, in this aspect, video number 1 was better. Or there may be some aspects where you say, oh, in this aspect, video 2 was, you know, project number 2 was better. But all in all, project number 2 was a lot better, because in project number 2, number 1, there was less preparation for it. And I keep looking down at my book in project video number 2, but there's no written text in my book. I forgot what I had in my book, but I don't know. It's a weird thing that I do when I really got to focus. I look down at something, I draw something. It's just a weird quirk of mine, you know. But I'm not reading a text, because if I were reading anything, it'd have to be written in Thai. And I can tell you straight, man, my reading and writing Thai is not amazing. If it were, I'd be putting Thai subtitles on my project videos. So even now, you see me looking down and stuff. It's like, I don't know, man. I can't tell you what, but no, I don't be reading anything when I'm doing my projects. It's just a way for me to think, and it just looks like I'm reading something. Anyways, that's the video for today. I'm at a huge language plateau, but I'm gonna hang with it. I'm gonna keep studying. I'm gonna keep working, just to show you that 2 years is all it takes to learn a language. All right, I'm the Ghetto Linguist. Thanks for your time. See you in the future. Peace.
Rather slay a dragon than sit and watch it happen. I'm on another level, man. I'm spilling out the kettle. What's a couple quotes if no one know you said them? Slay a couple dragons, but no one know you did it. You don't owe me shit except a little.